it's pretty good, though. Give me a clapper, man. All right, Kim, what are you about to do here?
I'm about to get the TCM logo tattooed on my arm.
Okay, well, I would like to point out that that is, well, it's a bit crazy.
My name is Kim Punkrock, and I live in Seattle, Washington. I'm a painter, an actor, a filmmaker, and a writer. I'm here because I'm a TCM fanatic, and I've been watching TCM since it first started. I'm definitely a punk rocker, but I'm also a posy punk rocker, which means I try to live a positive lifestyle. And I've always been into classic films since I was a little girl. One of my favorite memories of being with my father was seeing the original King Kong in the movie theater. I think I was around 5 years old, and that had a huge effect on me.
Ryan, let me ask you what we're going to do here.
I'm just going to put this needle in her skin right now.
Oh!
Start going. Does that hurt?
Not really.
Hurting me. What do you want tattooed on your back?
Well, I basically want John Wayne on one corner of my back, Humphrey Bogart in the middle. This is my Humphrey Bogart purse. I never carry a purse, and this is the only purse I ever bought in my whole entire life, and it's only because it has Humphrey Bogart on it. That's the only reason.
What are some scenes that sort of stuck with you?
There's this one movie that is kind of rare. It's called It All Came True. So there's this one scene where Humphrey Bogart is sitting in the living room, and all the people in the house are putting on a little show for him. And they're singing and are doing whatever, and Humphrey Bogart is just sitting there laughing and laughing. And you really don't get to see Humphrey Bogart have a real, true laugh.
There's a handful of scenes where you can remember him really laughing.
Right, exactly.
I've looked at your website, and you recommend what, like maybe 60, 80 movies you got recommended there on your website?
Yeah, 60.
And, well, about half of those movies, it seems, at least 30 of those are war films.
Mm-hmm.
You're a girl.
I always had dreams about war when I was a kid, about World War I and World War II, and these movies touched my soul deeply. Both my grandfathers, you know, they basically fought against each other. My mother's father was for the American side. He was a radio operator in B-24 bombers over Europe. And my father was actually born in Germany in 1941. And his father was actually, you know, conscripted into the German army, and he fought in Russia as an infantryman. If it wasn't for World War II, I wouldn't exist in the form I do today.
Let me throw out some names for you to give me your initial reaction. Robert Mitchum.
Thunder Road, baby. Driving down Thunder Road in that hot car.
Catherine Hepburn.
Connecticut. Growing up in Connecticut, you cannot not know about Katharine Hepburn.
John Wayne.
John Wayne always gets a lot of guff from my generation. There's even punk songs called John Wayne Was a Nazi.
Oh, because he was a conservative.
Because he was a conservative Republican. John Wayne was a great American icon. He always played the hero. He was always for the underdog.
Ben Affleck.
No comments. No comments.
Well, that is it. Now I just got to clean it off, and then we're going to bandage it up.
I definitely used classic film at one point, you know, in my life as an escapism. When I first moved back from New York City, and I was really depressed about moving back, and I wasn't happy about it. TCM had just come on the air, so I watched so many classic films, and they became a much more important force in my life, where I was learning a lot about, you know, the world and what happened before I came into being in this life. And just it's so much more than an escapism for me now. It's more of a way of life.
How's it feel, Kim?
It feels great. When I look at that tattoo, I just see all those classic movies that I enjoy so much, and all those actors and actresses. I just see their spirit in that tattoo.
Kim Kaparutis, better known as Kim Punkrock. I doubt very seriously we're going to find a more passionate TCM fan. Thanks for doing this. It was a pleasure.
Thank you very much.